Hello everyone. So as a recap of what we talked about, we want to have a doodle poll for everything, like all of our schedules, all of our speakers, our events, for availability. And then we also want to have the scholarship unrestricted for the future student to get it once they apply. We also want to have a booth in the Hugsy library called Gutman. We want it to start May 1st because we really need to get it out there because everyone's going to be graduating and have papers due and they're not going to be on campus. And we need to spread the word about REACH because we don't have a lot of time and people need to know about what REACH is so that we can fulfill the mission, so that we can raise awareness and raise money because people need to know the purpose of why they're giving money. And that's it. Welcome to REACH meeting number 1. I'm Kimberly.
I'm Jessica.
I'm Kathy. Communicate via email, like I'll send the mission if people want to.
Yeah, and we can like
edit
communal
it.
edit.
Okay.
That sounds good. But I think the direction is
Okay.
right.
So the basic mission is to have like professionals talk about the issue so that youth and professionals and adult band students can learn from us. So is that
So create a dialogue around
yeah, it's pretty much a dialogue around foster care, and then since we have personal experiences, I think that's good to exploit ourselves if we're willing to do so, just around these discussions. So that's why I want to have the speaker night and whatnot.
suggest a donation of $1, and then if people give more and we have like the stuff from Verdicts or wherever, then they can be entered into a raffle. So like $1 gets you a pen,
Yeah.
maybe $5 gets you in the raffle.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Like most of these people who have pins just say take a pin and put a donation in.
Right.
And so I just want to have like a paper, and if you put a donation, put like your name, and I don't know if we want to have them put the amount, just mostly name and what program you're in, so we can keep a tally, kind of like the class gift, I guess. And then we'll just send out an email saying like, hey, like we've raised this much money, and viewers, REACH viewers. The point of collecting money is to establish a scholarship for a future Hugsy student next year that they can write an essay of how we're still working. The whole purpose of having REACH is to build a scholarship for an incoming student at Hugsy.
Nice.
And they have to write an essay about how they relate to our mission, and that is a foster care population. So whether they've been in it or they are active.
Have done some
Yeah.
substantial work.
Okay.
So based on that, we have till May 30th to raise money. We're going to close it out. We're all going to graduate, and we're going to leave the amount with Alicia to give to the student once we and also be here in Boston. And I'm going to link with a doctoral student possibly to make sure this club gets carried through again
Alright.
because it's kind of at the end of the year.
So can I ask, is this what you call an unrestricted scholarship or a restricted scholarship? Are you giving this for a specific purpose, or is this to be given and it's to be spent on whatever they deem
Yes.
necessary?
Yes.
Unrestricted.
Right. We would have to.
You'd have to set up an endowment, which would kick off money, which would give a scholarship, and their endowment limits would be money. The other piece of it is if you give it as a formal scholarship from a 501c3, it can be taxable. So there's a sort of
Taxable to the
annoying
student.
process
That's true.
where then you have to claim it. So
I was going to write just a personal check.
the better, yes,
You
I
think that would be better?
would
I
be
think
better.
that's better just too. If we're only asking people to donate to buy like
A few dollars.
$5, I'm not trying to think to get
I want to write that off on their
tax
tax.
receipt, like a tax.
You're right.
So we have these little pins. They're a blue ribbon with a foster care pin.
Mhm.
I've ordered 800 in total.
Okay.
Well, all of us pitched into order. You can maximum 200. So we all ordered them. And we're gonna set a booth out in Gutman Library.
Mm-hmm.
May is National Foster Care Month, so we're gonna do that. And
Nice.
we're just gonna set them out and say, collecting donations.
Okay.
So you can take a pen, but you can donate whatever you want, and that whatever we raise.
Are you gonna have a goal in the back and then like color
Yeah.
in the $500? Like we did for
That's so when
Haiti?
you walked in, yes. So when you walked in, that's
Good.
what we're trying to do. Like, what's our goal?
I think
I think
$500
500
is
is
good.
good goal.
Let's set it higher so that we could say our goal was like 1,000 and
But I think
we got
there's-
2,000.
Does it okay, so here's the question. Is it better to have a goal that you don't reach?
I think it's better to have a goal.
Or is it to better have a goal that you reach and you go above?
Correct. So
Yeah.
have a goal that's $500, and then if you are overwhelmed with donations, raise it to 1,000. Remove your $500 piece of paper, draw another one that says 1,000. Nobody who comes in will even know. But psychologically, I think it makes it better to have a goal you reach than a goal that you're struggling to reach.
Okay.
I think so.
That's what I was thinking. I think it's doable. I think 500 is pretty doable.
Okay.
And I think 500 is a substantial award for someone to write an essay for.
Yeah. I think.
Okay, how are you going to administrate the writing of, the
Yeah.
marketing of, the receiving of, and the reading of
That's
this
what
essay?
An email, and even this, I don't know if she will, if she can,
Right.
an email to to enrolled students, like newly enrolled students,
Okay.
telling them that it exists and they could apply.
Okay.
I don't
those
think,
details we can figure out at another meeting because she has to know
Right. We
soon.
have,
But as long as we have a goal, we have a mission, we agree with the mission, and we have a plan, we can start rolling with it because we only have like a month to crank all this out.
Also, I don't know what the procedures are for like getting a booth in Gutman.
Oh
I
yeah.
imagine there's some red tape there.
Not so much. I sat in a club meeting thing of
Yeah.
like procedures. You have to just ask them, and they have a little library office. You just schedule it in.
okay, we
Oh,
Is
might
that
do
easy?
that.
And then
So-
we should probably arrange some sort of doodle poll for when we're all going to table.
Yes.
So
Okay.
Mark's up here too. So can someone volunteer to schedule us a booth? Maybe for 2 weeks in May, or is that too long? Maybe 1 week in May. 1 week.
Okay.
1 week for 2 hours a day.
Problem with May is people are not going to be around, so we have to do like the first week of May.
Yes, I want it
People are
like
still writing
day
papers.
1 of May.
Even then, some people are going to be gone.
And I also think some substantial advertising needs to be done before the booth because people won't know.
So we need ads now.
I think people need to know what reach is before we set up a table and ask for their money.
But we should have it really big, not so much about reach, but foster care awareness month.
Right.
I think that's
Right.
the
Yeah, and that's where the
that's
posters are
the big
coming out.
thing because that's
I agree. If you do Foster Care Awareness Month and then all your Foster Care Awareness Month posters have reach on the bottom, people will make the connection rather than advertise reach and then advertise.
Yeah.
People aren't going to read reach; they'll read Foster Care Awareness Month.
So we ordered posters, colored posters that are like, "Hey, Special Foster Care Month," and then I was thinking we will attach our logo and a description, like for more information, reach out.
The other thing you might just
Is at the
think
bottom,
about in
like
your
staple.
email campaigns is having a very specific sort of intention with the campaign. Not necessarily to raise awareness about the month, because that's what your posters will do, but to perhaps spread a particular kind of information that's very specific to Hugsy. So, did you know that there are 7 students, former foster care students at
Yeah.
Hugsy? Did you know, you may be able to just see if you could get this from the undergraduate college. Did you know the undergraduate college has 27 students, freshmen through senior, who are foster care? Did you know the city of Cambridge takes care of X number of hundreds of foster
Okay.
care? Those kinds of things so that people can start to connect the dots. Because once you send an informational email about foster care awareness month once in the subject line, nobody's going to read it again.
Yeah.
So it's got to be something different every
Oh, I
time.
think that's very smart.
So we can have like these quotes with our logo at the bottom.
Yeah, and it's got to be facts that are germane to them, and germane here is Harvard
Cool.
and Cambridge.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I
and I
think
think we
that
could use some of the ones that are more national, like in terms of how few foster care
Make
youth
it to-
make it to college.
grad-
I mean, it's or
And grad
another good
school.
one.
grad school because it's pretty dismal.
You
It
might
is.
also, if there are famous persons, foster care youth, who is a real national figure,
there are a lot.
you might also think of just featuring a couple of them. Did you know that
So and so.
Hilda Solis is a foster care youth? I mean, something like
There's
that.
like a famous basketball player. I forget which one. I don't want to say
Those
on
kinds of
camera.
things will help you.
I'm sure that we have.
Oh,
some of
I
that.
and
don't know how to-
maybe you guys don't know this, but SGA is gonna present our club next newsletter.
Oh, that's good.
So
Oh, really?
When did that come out?
next week.
Well, you got to get something to follow up.
I mean,
Yes.
like,
I mean, you
for example, those are all the lists, right?
Oh,
That's great.
Like, someone did that, so we can just use
That's perfect.
that.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the rules are about spamming, but you know.
Well, somebody there
Somebody
is
does it.
authorizing it, but
I have to sit down. I'm sorry.
Okay.
yeah.